Hello, this is Vishnu Lamitane. Today I will describe the key factor that our government need to think about for the new generation, especially for the school children. So one of the important agency and one of the powerful agency of a state is government, and the government need to think about the future of school children because the children are the foundation of the future. The future rely upon their capacity and their interests and their skill which can reshape the country. So let's see the very important thing that a government need to figure it out so that the children will get the best education and they will get uh, the best channel to to get facilitated uh, to the neediest student, so that the children will get optimum facility to enable their mental as well as spiritual apparatus. So first of all, the infrastructure is the most important thing that a government need to uh, facilitate with. So if the government invest money on building uh, the school in international level, or the school are with proper building, with toilets and gardens, playgrounds, uh, full of equipment needed in the lab, and they have skillful teacher in every discipline, then the school can provide better education. And it is the responsibility of a government to facilitate with all those things which are required for the school children. That's why the infrastructure is very important. Making a good library with sufficient resources, with all the books that are required for the children, for the student to read it out, to find out what they need from the library. That's why infrastructure is one of the important thing that the government need to focus in every area of the country. And this another very important factor is the development of the curriculum. Our nation need to know what type of resources are available in a country and what type of resources are available in a certain area. On the basis of those facts, the country need to develop a curriculum so that the children, the student, they can practically exercise their knowledge and develop their skill so that they can achieve the knowledge that will be fruitful for their future. So the education need to be job based. because the lack of practical education has created unemployment problem in the most part of the world. If the curriculum is meeting the speed of time and the demand of the society, the curriculum is, if it is suitable according to the resources available in the surrounding, ultimately the kids or the children, the student, they can gain the practical knowledge and they can utilize their skill to product to produce uh, uh, produce um, income, to generate income, to develop industries, or they can invest their knowledge for generating the economy. That's why the education should be sustainable, and the education need to be explorable of natural resources so that more job can be created, and it will help to increase the number of job. It will help to strengthen or to rebuild the economy as per the demand of the people, and um, it will create the skillful manpower as well, so that the society can be run better in comparison to other society. That's why the government need to focus on job oriented education. They need to develop the curriculum as per the demand of the local resources, and um, the the education need to enable the mental and spiritual apparatus of the school children. And if the government provide the infrastructure like uh, networking or um, modern type of discoveries like computer, the facilities of internet, and um, different means of digitalization, if the student approach those facilities, they can expand their horizon of knowledge. They can go to find out the secret of knowledge that is beyond their boundary. They can, if there is network or there is internet facilities, they can make lots of friends wherever they are. It doesn't matter. They can make friends, exchange their idea to them, and if they have any problem, they try to sort it out by themselves by asking to their friend, and they can think about other as well. So because of these type of facilities, small children, they can extend the horizon of knowledge beyond their territory, beyond their boundary, and they can assess the they can assess the discovery that is not with them, but they can find it out from other as well. So at last they can synthesize different type of ideas to come to a negotiation, and they come to the come to the conclusion with new ideas. That's why the role of government to develop the channel to facilitate the school children and to develop their mindset and to help them to enable to find out new discoveries with the help of technology, with the help of um, computer, internet. Uh, the children can really enhance the capacity and they can rebuild their future with optimum capacity. That's why this is another important factor that the government need to think about. And another very important thing that a state need to do is um, interaction program, student exchange program. That is one of the key factor in the modern scenario because the world is evolving uh, as fast as the time has been passing since um, the time immemorable. So the world is fastly evolving so that if the government can't meet the speed of change, the government ultimately will be a failure. It will reach to the failure stage. That's why they need to have a channel to send the group of students from one country to another country for certain time to get new idea, to collect information, to show their own potential on the world stage, and bring some of the school children from overseas to share the idea, to show the value and interest, culture and custom to them, so that there will be interaction among them that will definitely do better for our school children. And the last very important factor that government need to think about is the establishment of an inquiry board through which the government can relay the message to each and every school and to the teacher, to the student, and their um, position in regard to the method of relaying the education to the children, or whether the children are well treated in the school or not. If there are no any like facility that the student require, they need to inquire and uh, provide facility for them, provide good education materials, and run some interaction program, or the government through the inquiry board can launch training to the teacher. They can convey the information in the field of teaching with technology. In this way, a responsible government can enhance the capacity of the school children. They can facilitate to the school, and they can develop the infrastructure that they require. And ultimately, the children, when they grow up, they not only develop a new concept, new idea in their respective field, but also they will contribute for the society at large. They will contribute to the world, and they will represent their nation in world stage and show their capacity in regard to discovery, in regard to scientific knowledge, and so on. Thank you very much. See you in next video.